You know, I talk a lot about balance and about finding the time. I've made several videos already about that and even written some blog posts. But it's an ongoing, for me, it's an ongoing challenge. To me, it's probably the most ongoing day-to-day necessity that I deal with. Finding the time in the schedule that I have a demanding job, commuting time. I have to mix that time in between trying to do as much as I can with this website, with both websites, Live Life 365, the video site, and the blogspot, the blog site. Finding the time to spend quality time doing the chores that are necessary to maintain a household and relationships, especially with my wife, my family, friends. Actually find the time to relax, to continue to pursue the hobbies that are near and dear to me, my music, my guitar playing, my writing, my book reading and collecting, my gardening, my landscaping, just to name a few. Right there, that's a full 24 hours. Forgot I got to sleep, you got to exercise. And to top that off, I also have another project that I've been working on for 3, 4, 5 months. It's called We Can Change the World If We Wanted to. It's a tie-in with a movie, excuse me, not a movie, a tie-in with a video, with a song, and with a pamphlet, probably about a 50-page book, you can call it. And all those things take time. Also, I've still trying to market my 2 other fiction books, a screenplay, and another nonfiction book, a self-help guide about Live Life 365. And still, I want to find time to do more volunteer work, to give of my time to others less fortunate and don't even have the luxuries that I have to even have the time and the wherewithal to have these problems. So that's my laundry list. Finding the time and keeping the balance. They're the same thing. All the balancing of everything I just mentioned and juggling the time. So, okay, the video's over. No, was it a whine fest? No. What it is really is, how do you do it? Well, I recently did a video about living in the moment. And I've done a lot of meditation and Zen study lately that's helped me focus myself with the moment. So what does that mean? That means that we all have a lot to do and we're all busy. And especially the people that are the busiest seem to get the most done. And then why is that? It's because you want to be able to focus on the task at hand. But does that mean managing your time well? Of course. Does that mean prioritizing tasks? Definitely. Does that mean compartmentalizing some? In other words, you have 10 open projects and you can't finish all of them. Some people can only finish 1 at a time and the other 9 go lacking. No, sometimes you have to compartmentalize, focus on 1, put the other 9 in a compartment, and gradually, every few days, every few hours, whenever, touch each of the other 9 to make sure that they're progressing. That's one way of doing things. But living in the moment is one of the best things you can do, and focus on the task at hand. And there should be no confusion with that, with the balancing, with the finding the time, with the living in the moment. And that is that you always have to plan. But does that mean that when you're doing your task currently, are you multitasking? Well, yes and no. You should always be able to multitask because, especially in this society, in this age of technological breakthroughs, multitasking is a way of life. It's a necessity. But you should not deviate from the task at hand and living in the moment and doing the best you can with what you're doing right now. I know that seems paradoxical, and there's a reason for that. It is. You have to kind of do it all. But to remove that pressure, to put yourself at ease and cut yourself a break, meditation does help me. It helps me when you meditate for half an hour, sitting in the same position and clearing your head of conflicting thoughts, but not erasing thoughts from your mind. There's a fine distinction there. When you do that, when you sit, when you all of a sudden get a big cramp in one part of your body and then you meditate on that pain, when you successfully sit and meditate and count your breaths and embrace the thought, accept it, acknowledge it, and then push it aside. When you can successfully do that over a long period of time, that helps prepare you later when you're in other stress-filled, challenging situations. That's what meditation is all about. That's what the preparation is. That's what living in the moment is about, and that's what helps you with that. And also helps you find the time, helps you continue that balance. And I haven't even touched on the other balance of the mind, the body, and the spirit, but that isn't always an ongoing thing, an ongoing way of my life, part of my life, and challenge for me. And when my mind doesn't feel well and my body is hurting and I feel spiritually low, then I know that I have to meditate. I have to get back to what makes me what I am today, and that's living in the moment, understanding that you can only do so much, cut yourself a break once in a while, embrace as many tasks, challenge yourself daily, but know that if you work hard right this second and do all that you can do to be the best person you can be this moment, it's going to all work out. Think about it. Peace.